The movie begins with a man named Cooper and his daughter, Riley. Cooper is driving his daughter to attend a concert by a famous singer named Lady Raven. Upon arriving at the venue, Riley stands amidst the crowd, waiting for Raven to get off her bus. When Raven appears, the fans surround her, cheering her name. Riley is thrilled to have seen her. Later, Cooper and Riley stand in line to enter the arena. Cooper asks Riley how things are going with the girls at school, but Riley refuses to answer, stating she doesn't want to talk about it. Cooper notices she is still upset. At the same time, Cooper observes a large police presence in the area. They enter the theater and take their seats to wait for the show to start. Cooper keeps a close eye on the police as they search everyone attending. As soon as Lady Raven appears on stage, the crowd screams loudly. Cooper, unable to vibe with the atmosphere, tells Riley he is going to the restroom. There, Cooper takes out his phone and checks a camera feed showing a person named Spencer, whom he is holding captive in a secret location. On his way back to the concert, Cooper runs into the mother of Jody, Riley's classmate. She apologizes for Jody's behavior toward Riley, saying she told Jody her actions were wrong. Cooper tells her that Riley was deeply hurt and that, as a father, it is hard to see his daughter sad. Jody's mother promises her daughter will be polite and suggests Riley come sit with them, but Cooper ignores the offer and excuses himself to return to the concert. During the intermission, Cooper takes Riley to buy a concert t-shirt. However, only one is left, and another girl has already claimed it. Riley is upset, but Cooper assures her he will get her a shirt no matter what. The vendor, Jamie, notices this interaction and is impressed by Cooper's parenting. He tells Cooper that a new batch of shirts will arrive in 10 minutes and promises to save one for Riley. Seizing the opportunity, Cooper asks Jamie about the heavy police presence. Jamie reveals that the police are on high alert because they have intelligence that the serial killer, known as the Butcher, is at the concert. Jamie explains that the police and special forces have surrounded all exits to ensure the Butcher cannot escape. What Jamie doesn't know is that Cooper himself is the Butcher. Cooper begins looking for a way to escape the arena. He spots a drunk woman, unable to stand properly, and pushes her down the stairs when no one is looking. As the police rush to help her, Cooper tries to slip out the door during the distraction.
But he was surprised to find armed Special Forces men standing outside.
He is forced to return with his daughter to the party again, and Raven is singing a song with a singer named Parker.
Parker surprises the audience, emerging from a specific spot in the stage floor. Cooper then looks at the opening from which Parker emerged.
Cooper gets an idea and suggests to Riley that they go down through that trap door, claiming it might lead to Lady Raven's dressing room so she can meet her. Riley rejects the idea, finding it weird. Then, Cooper tells Riley he will go get her the t-shirt. He goes with Jamie to the stockroom. There, they chat and learn from Jamie that the police and staff have a specific password to identify each other, so the killer can't disguise himself as one of them. While they talk, Cooper manages to steal Jamie's ID badge without him noticing. After getting the shirt, Cooper thanks Jamie and leaves. Moving quickly, Cooper uses Jamie's badge to enter the staff-only area. He stumbles upon a Special Forces briefing on how to catch the killer. He wants to leave, but seeing officers behind him, he clips Jamie's badge to his clothes and walks confidently among the police. He makes himself a coffee and manages to steal a police radio before returning to the concert. Back in the crowd, Cooper sees the police arresting a suspect. A woman named Dr. Grant, an FBI profiler, arrives. Listening to the stolen radio, Cooper hears Grant tell the police that the arrested man is not the killer. He was just a ticket scalper who got nervous. He hears that they plan to physically search everyone. He pretends to Riley that he forgot his credit card at the concession stand and runs off. He sneaks into the kitchen and throws 2 bottles of oil into a deep fryer, causing an explosion and chaos. Amidst the panic, Cooper steals a kitchen apron and heads to the roof to escape. He is intercepted by police, but he acts shaken, claiming he needed fresh air after the kitchen accident. He shows them Jamie's ID and gives the secret password, clearing suspicion. Cooper returns to Riley, who tells him that Lady Raven is going to pick a girl from the audience to join her on stage for her new song. Cooper finds one of the organizers, who happens to be Lady Raven's uncle, and lies to him, claiming Riley has cancer and that it is her dream to stand on stage with Raven. The uncle sympathizes and arranges for Riley to be chosen. Cooper and Riley go backstage. When Raven begins singing, she comes to Riley and dances with her. Jody sees this from the audience and is furious. After the song, Riley runs to Cooper and hugs him happily. They watch Raven from backstage. Cooper asks a staff member if he and his daughter can leave via the back exit after the show, and she agrees.
After the party ends, Cooper and Riley are standing in front of Raven's room so that Riley can say goodbye to her before leaving the party.
He hears Dr. Grant on the radio, ordering searches for any male over 30. However, when the concert ends, Cooper sees the back exit is heavily guarded. When Raven comes to say goodbye to Riley, Cooper whispers to her that he needs to speak with her privately about his daughter's illness. Raven agrees and takes them to her dressing room. There, Cooper shocks Raven by revealing that he is the killer the police are hunting. He shows her the live feed of Spencer on his phone, explaining that Spencer is 22 years old and that Cooper can kill him in 5 minutes with a single button press that releases toxic carbon monoxide into his cell. He tells Raven she can save Spencer only if she escorts Cooper and Riley out of the arena in her limousine so they won't be searched. Raven complies and helps them escape.
After they get into the car, Cooper is surprised when Raven tells Riley that she wants to see her house. Riley is overjoyed and can hardly believe it. Cooper, however, knows Raven is planning something, but he can't say or do anything in front of his daughter. When they arrive at the house, they are greeted by Rachel, Cooper's wife, along with their son, Logan. Rachel is delighted by Raven's visit and invites her to stay for dinner. During the meal, Raven brings up the serial killer known as the Butcher. She mentions that the police had informed her a week before the concert that the criminal known as the Butcher would be attending. This was after they found a partial receipt for a concert ticket at a location linked to the criminal. Raven adds that Grant, the criminal profiler, stated that the Butcher had a poor relationship with his mother and is mentally unstable, which is why he tortures his victims before killing them. At that moment, Cooper interrupts Raven to make her stop talking about him. Raven then gets up to play the piano and sing a song for them. Cooper stands right beside her, holding his phone to remind her that he will kill Spencer if she speaks about him again. After Raven finishes the song, she pretends she can't find her own phone and takes Cooper's phone, ostensibly to take a selfie with Riley. Then, Raven takes the phone, goes into the bathroom, and locks herself inside. Cooper follows her and keeps banging on the door, demanding she open it and give him his phone back. In that moment, Raven speaks to Spencer and asks him to describe his location. He tells her he is in a basement inside a house with a blue door, and that he noticed a broken lion statue near the house. Raven starts a live stream from the phone, hoping one of her fans can help locate Spencer. It turns out that one of her viewers lives in the area she is describing. Then, Raven sends a message to the police. Finally, she approaches the bathroom door and reveals to Rachel that her husband is the Butcher. Cooper then forces the bathroom door open. Raven is shocked to see that his wife and children aren't with him. He tells her he ordered them to go upstairs. Cooper takes her to the basement where they get into the car. He intends to take her and flee the scene. However, he is surprised to find his wife and children standing in front of him. Raven gets out of the car and grabs Rachel and the kids to get them to safety. Police cars arrive, and Rachel and the children are put into a squad car. Meanwhile, officers inform Grant that Cooper managed to escape through a secret tunnel in the house. As for Raven, a SWAT officer gets in with her to escort her. After driving away, she is shocked to discover that the officer is actually Cooper. He handcuffs her so she can't escape. Later, they stop at a traffic light. Raven manages to roll down the window, and as soon as people on the street see her, they crowd around. She begs them to call the police immediately. Cooper realizes what she's doing and rolls the window back up, but the crowd gathers in front of the car to block it from moving until the police arrive. In the chaos, Raven manages to free herself, jumps out of the car, and stands amidst the crowd. The police arrive, surround the area, and shoot out the car's tires to disable it completely. However, when they approach the vehicle, they don't find Cooper. He had managed to use the crowd's confusion to escape. After that, Raven goes to the location where Spencer was held to check on him, and he thanks him profusely for saving his life. Meanwhile, Rachel returns home after dropping the children off at her sister's house. She is terrified when she hears Cooper's voice behind her. He tells her he knows she is behind everything that happened. Rachel confesses that she was the one who reported him. She explains that it started when she began smelling hospital-grade cleaning fluid on his clothes. Later, she witnessed him lying to a neighbor so convincingly that she wondered when he had learned to lie like that. She followed him until she discovered he had a second house. Rachel reveals that she snuck into that house and planted the partial receipt for Raven's concert there. Then, she called the police, gave them the address, and told them she suspected the house belonged to the killer known as the Butcher. When she finishes speaking, Cooper decides to kill her. However, she asks him to have a piece of the pie she made for Riley. Cooper agrees, and they sit down to eat together one last time. After eating, Cooper begins to feel the effects of a sedative in his body. Rachel reveals that she managed to access his bag containing the drugs he uses on his victims before killing them. Cooper starts to hallucinate, imagining he is speaking to his mother until the police arrive, tase him, and arrest him. Before getting into the police car, Cooper approaches his daughter Riley's bicycle to pick it up as it had fallen on the ground. Just then, Riley arrives at the scene, runs to her father, and hugs him, breaking down in tears. Cooper then gets into the police car. As the convoy drives away, we notice that a spoke from Riley's bicycle wheel is missing. It turns out Cooper has the spoke. He uses it to pick his handcuffs and free himself, laughing a wicked laugh.